Welcome, Capricorn. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your 2023 first quarter reading. For clarity and direction, this is covering January, February, and March of next year. And welcome to those of you that are new and to those of you that are returning. Let's get started with your focus and your fear in the first quarter. We have the Ace of Wands and the Death card. Ooh, this is absolutely a picture of rebirth. This is a picture of the new start, the new you that is emerging in the new year. Undoubtedly, this new you has been forming and growing over at least a decade. This is the new you that is emerging as you are more consciously engaging your passion for growth and expansion. Part of the fear is the ability to sustain this amount of change that is occurring to you. For Capricorn, such as myself, Pluto has been in our sign for at least 14 years, or will have been in our sign for 14 years by the time it actually leaves in 2023, comes back again, and then finally exits in 2024. So this ability to grow, to shed your skin, to be stripped down, to be in many ways destroyed to your core, to be brought to your most essential aspects of your life, to rebuild from your inside, has been occurring for a very long time. And the amount of change you have sustained, it may be external change. You may have lost a job, lost a relationship, lost a home. Whatever you've lost, you are rebuilding, regaining, regrowing. And this includes you as a person. You may be not even recognizing yourself, your responses, your behaviors, your words at times that now come easily in terms of setting up those clear boundaries that allow you to focus more clearly on what it is you want to grow. In the past, we have the Two of Swords and the Ten of Wands. One of the things I think that you are letting go from the past is this ability to comply with the expectations of others. This is something you've done for a very long time. This is a very characteristic trait of Capricorns, to follow the rules, to fit in with the conventions. And even when you don't, even the sense of rebellion still rests on an assumption of the conventions and the rules as something to break away from. You are relinquishing the expectations of others. You have learned, this is part of the death, the change that you have undergone. It is through so much shedding, so much destruction, so much external destruction, that you have learned to release gradually the layers and layers of conditioning that we were all born with, so that you are finally jettisoning what others want from you, what others expect from you, as not yours anymore. You're finished with that, you've fulfilled that, you've completed that obligation. Your responsibility lies with you and your desires, and you are in this power in the new year. A challenge around the past, and continues to be a challenge as you continue to be reborn. You're not done shedding, you're not done changing by any means. But your ability to look at what is difficult has worn you down, has been challenging, has been really destabilizing in many ways. Destabilizing because you can no longer accept the external experience or memory of an experience as being true and valid. You recognize that in order to move forward, to make decisions based on your desires, your needs, your wishes. You must look at uncomfortable behaviors, thoughts, and dynamics of yours, of your own, if you are in fact in control. The crossroads you feel yourself to be in is a crossroads between the past and the future. You're letting go of things that are hard. You're reliving experiences anew, things that you believed were one way. It could be a happy childhood. What does that mean to you? You may have had many experiences over the last couple of years for sure, and longer to really interrogate your happy childhood, a happy relationship. Whatever it was that you've been telling yourself was adequate, was even abundant. You were fortunate to have the things you had, but did you really have everything you needed? You really are challenging yourself to look at the context of all your choices, to understand that there are so many more opportunities available than what you see in front of you. In your present, we have the Tower and the Strength. This is beautiful because you are continuing to cultivate this internal strength, this ability to be strong. The strength is what helped you to, and continues to help you to change, to sustain the rate of change that you have been subjected to through the celestial forces. You've been forced to change. You can't go on any longer. And fortunately or unfortunately, some of us have learned to love the change that is being forced upon us. We've understood in the unpredictable events that we are faced with as a globe, as an entire community, that these changes are necessary in order to correct the course we're on. The conventions that we've always ascribed to or collectively have followed and complied with are no longer serving us. The edifice is corrupted and damaged, and its collapse is helping us to see through, sustain our efforts, and understand what is of value in this change. What is the universe offering to us when things fall apart? And why did things fall apart? Why are things falling apart? And what we have the capacity, the inner resources to supply, create, make, sustain the changes that we want to see in the world. Your inner strength, the Ten of Pentacles. This is so beautiful, Capricorn. This is such a Capricorn reading, really reflecting, I believe, the motion of Pluto through our sign and its culminating energy in over this next year and more. We're in the final stages of Pluto's transit through our sign, and this is really indicating that you have learned that you are the inheritor of a powerful tradition, heritage, service, or purpose on the planet. And as you recognize all the benefits that you have gained, all the opportunities that your ancestors made available to you, you now recognize how you can and do participate in continuing to generate these resources for others, for the growth of the abundance of more and more. This is also your recognizing that you deserve more as you want it. You are deserving of rewards, of receiving for the efforts that you've put through, for the healing you've undergone, for the deep soul work that you have been doing. And you're being helped. The Nine of Wands is showing that you are being helped by the ability to never give up. to be determined, to be fiercely determined no matter what damage you have sustained, to fill out the obligations as you understand it, to be compassionate with yourself as you reach that last miracle mile. You are so close to changing and opening up the wealth and abundance that you have earned in this life. And I'm going to finish this up, Capricorn, with an oracle card. And I've pulled doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. This is so helpful to me, so relevant to me as a Capricorn. I hope it's been helpful to you. Please like and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I look forward to seeing you here again. Namaste.